Hey guys, it's JFCMexotics here, and I'd just like to say before I get into the video, I'm very sorry for not uploading. I've had a lot of issues over the January and December period. I've also been very busy with a lot of other things, but I thought I'd just do this video just giving you some updates into the reptile room and what's been going on. And there have been quite a few bad bits, and there have also been a few good bits. So the last video you saw from me was this setup, which is still very similar. I've added a few new things, but overall the reptile room's very good. But I think I'll just start off with all the bad things that have happened. I'll start with Charlie. Over December, he got he wasn't moving a lot, and we noticed that he was taking him like 10 to 20 seconds to move only a few inches. So we did take him to the vet, and it turns out he does have arthritis in his back and one of his front legs. There is nothing you can really do to prevent this. It just kind of comes on with old age, as Charlie is now 6. He had his 6th birthday back at the start of January. So that was one of the first bad things. That means I have to give him some extra help now. He does get a lot more help in eating and drinking. So that was the first bad thing. Second bad thing was that I had another mite outbreak. I had gone something like 8 or 9 weeks without seeing any, and then I came in one day and Misa had them over her again. But it's now been about 4 or 5 weeks since that's happened, and I only have 2 snakes left with mites now. Misa, well, I say 2 left. I haven't seen any on Misa in 3 weeks now, and Coco still currently has them on her. She was in a tub upstairs, if you remember, but I needed to give her a big water bowl so she could soak properly. That means Lee had to come out of that vivarium, and Lee for the time being is just up on there. So the last bad thing, which was really much of a surprise, to be honest, because there were no symptoms of it or anything. And if you remember, I had another rainbow boa up here. Well, I'd sprayed her on a Wednesday, and feeding day is always Saturday, and I spray every other day. So I went on the Friday to go and see if I could spray her again. I've opened up the tub, and unfortunately she had passed away. I do not know why she passed away for any reason or anything. It was a complete shock. The first thing I did was let Matt from Secure Reptiles know, because he's the person I got her off, to ask if she'd ever had any problems or anything in the past. He said that no, she's fine. So I don't know why. I didn't treat her any differently than I do Quincy, who is actually right there. I don't treat her any differently to Quincy. She got the same feed schedule, the same spray schedule. Her setup was identical, just on a smaller scale. Her heating was the same as it is there, just being heated off that, and that temperature stays constantly forever because that's on a thermostat. So I don't know why that happened, and it was a real demotivator in terms of the reptile room, because it just got me down for a week or two, and so it just took me time to get over it. So I don't know why that happened, and it was a real shock when it did. But other than that, everything else has been going great. This is my leopard gecko's terrarium, which was... The plants have been a bit of a struggle. This one is thriving. The one at the back was thriving. This one was dying, however I've got it a bit back now, and then that one just died completely. I think the problem with this is because I used Eco Earth, and obviously Eco Earth is just a cocoa husk, and it doesn't contain many nutrients. So what I started doing was I started adding plant food to it, and ever since then they've been doing a lot better, because even though I was watering them, the nutrients in the soil or the Eco Earth was very low, so they weren't getting the nutrients required in order to correctly function. And other than that, I have now moved Peaches into this enclosure, which she's been loving all the new space. She's currently just down there. She's been amazing. She's been eating perfectly now. I've got Sansa here, my Wilma Python, who has just been... her setup stayed relatively similar as well. Sand soil mix just in there to try and replicate her natural environment. And then Misa, who currently had a cage change today, new paper towels, spray with Callingtons. And then I just have Coco here, who's currently soaking. She gets her bowl changed every day. I'll change that shortly after, but hers very much the same. So obviously a lot of setbacks in the reptile room. However, a lot of other snakes are doing really well. Like Rug had mites, they've all gone now. He's been in this enclosure for 3 weeks now, and he's got no issues. So hopefully he can keep going well. And he also is on course for a cage upgrade as well, because obviously he's not too big for it, but ultimately I want to get him a 4 foot by 3 foot by 2 foot. And then up here is my crested gecko, who I got off Skipper Reptiles mat. She's called Piper. Don't know if I ever told you her name in the video, but she's doing amazing as well. But yeah, she's also due a cage upgrade. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to get a bigger Exoterra or get a big plastic tub, because obviously plastic tubs I can get bigger for cheaper, however they don't look as nice. So I haven't quite decided yet. I might just buy her adult cage now. But yeah, that is pretty much everything for this little update. I just wanted to tell you how things were going, and tell you why. Hopefully I can get back on track with normal videos after this one's uploaded. I just had, like I said, a lot of upsets and a lot of setbacks in this room that I had to deal with, and then I've just been busy outside of this room as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you've just now know why I haven't been uploading, and yeah, I'll see you all hopefully next week. So see you to JFCMexotics.